Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to plan for the first week of June 2024. Today I'm using my catch-all planner, which is this one. The first thing we are going to do is to plan the daily sheets. So I have here my instructions on how to do my weekly planning. This way I don't have to think about it every single week. But I am going to start with the dailies and then I'm going to jump right into the weeklies. First of all, I'm just going to grab my stickers. They are always here at the front of my planner. There you go. And this one is already done, so I'm going to grab another sheet. Here it is. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of my meetings on the daily pages. And the first meeting I have is on Monday at 10 o'clock. I use this time stickers here. Each one of them fits half an hour on my daily pages. So I'm going to put one at 10 and one at 10:30 until 11. This here is my weekly team meeting. We do this so we know exactly what everyone is going to do during the week and what was done in the previous week. So this here is going to be the weekly team meeting. And this is going to be the only meeting that I have on Monday. It's a little bit too bright, so I'm just going to do this so you can see a little bit better. Now on Tuesday, I have a couple different meetings, starting off with one at 9:30. This one is going to be an update with the lab that we are doing a test with. So every single week we have on Tuesday at 9:30 this meeting with them to know what is happening, how things are going, and if we have any kind of questions, we can ask them during this meeting. And then right after that, I have a planning meeting in which we're going to plan for the next 2 weeks what tasks are going to be done for the project. And I also have a meeting right after, which is going to be from 11 until 12. This is going to be our team workload revision. So we are going to check how the team is doing in terms of work hours, if anyone is needing help, if we can divide the tasks a little bit better with everyone. And that's what is going to happen here on Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I have my mornings really full of meetings. So usually I only work from 7 until 9:30 when is my first meeting, and then after that I have meetings until lunch, and after that I can go back into doing my tasks. So I'm just going to write here what are these meetings. So like I said, the first one is going to be an update on our test. The second one is our sprint planning, and then the third one is going to be the team workload revision, and we do that every month. And these are all the meetings that I have on Tuesday. Now on to Wednesday. Wednesday I have a meeting at 11, which is going to be our test update for our clients and internal people. In this meeting, we are going to say how the test is going, what has happened during it, and also what we expect. So this is going to be the 53068 test T1 validation. And this is the only meeting that I have at the moment. Then on Thursday, I have a meeting at 11 o'clock. So I'm just going to put here my 2 stickers. This is going to be a 1-hour meeting, and it's going to be about test data guidelines for analysis. So a guideline to know exactly what we have to analyze during a test. So let me just write down this: test analysis guideline. And this is the only meeting that I have at the moment on Thursday. And finally, on to Friday, my stickers are almost over, so I'm just going to grab another sheet of stickers, these ones. So on Friday, I have one meeting starting at 10:30, and this is going to be a talk with HR, and HR is going to talk about, I'm not really sure, I'll have to check that. But we have these quite often, I would say once every quarter or something like that. And they do allow us to ask a couple of questions. Usually they are interesting questions that people come up with, so it's very good to participate in this kind of meeting, even if I don't have any particular question. So I'm just going to use this sticker here, and this is going to be talk with HR, and this is company-wide, so it's not just me talking to them, it's everyone. Okay, so these were my meetings for the days, and now I'm just going to put my gym hours. So on Monday, what I usually do is I go to the gym right after my first meeting, which is at 11 o'clock then, and I spend about 1 hour and a half there. And this is good because sometimes during this weekly meeting, I disagree with something that is said, and I kind of get a little bit upset. Not too much, but going to the gym at this time is great because I can focus on something else and I can relax a little bit. So I'm going to the gym at this time here. On Tuesday, I'm going to the gym when I go back from the office, so I'm just going to put my office hours. Usually I get to the office at 7 o'clock and I start my work right away. Sometimes I do take a little break to have breakfast at work, but it's not always, so I'm just going to put the markings for every break that I take. I take a lunch break during lunchtime. Okay, I think my mildliner is dying, so I'm just going to grab another one. Okay, so I grabbed this one, which has a similar color, and we're going to use that. When I arrive at 7 at work, I can leave at 4:30, so I'm just going to mark that down. Okay, this is much thicker than the other one, that's the only thing, but that's okay. Then when I go back home, I give myself 1 hour until my time to go back to the gym. So I'm just going to put here 1 hour and a half, 1 hour after I leave the office, because I need half an hour to get home from the office, and then another half hour to feed the cat, get ready, kind of get everything on place. And I give myself 1 hour for that. There you go. So I have here the gym. Wednesday is my off day from the gym, so I'm not going to put anything here. But I am going to mark down the hours that I arrive at the office, my lunch break, and also the time that I'm supposed to leave. Since I don't go to the gym on Wednesday, if I have to stay a little bit later at the office, that's okay. Any other days, I avoid my maximum to stay late at the office, because otherwise I get lazy and I don't go to the gym, so I need to avoid that. There you go, that's the office hours. Now on Thursday, again, I go to the office, so I'm just going to mark down the time that I arrive, my lunch break, and also the time that I'm going to leave. This way I can put down the stickers for my gym hours as well. And one thing that I was trying to do was to go to the gym on Saturday as well. Today's Saturday, but honestly I don't feel like going to the gym on Saturdays at all. so I'm not going to force myself into doing this. If I go 4 times per week, which is what I'm trying to do, to go on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, that's more than enough. I think that's going to be great for my health, and I'm not going to waste my Saturday mornings. I can just sleep in and relax. There you go. So gym here. And then I just finished my stickers for the gym, so I just grabbed new ones. And then on Friday, because sometimes I have a game night here on Thursday at home, sometimes I do wake up late. So I'm just going to put here that I'm going to start working at 8:30. Then I'm going to have a half-hour break for lunch. This way I don't need to stay until too late. And then let me check how many hours I need to do here. I have 1, 2, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8.5. So I am going to be finished at 5:30. There you go. If I start at 8:30, I'm going to be finished at 5:30 if I skip the 1 hour lunch, if I do just half an hour. And then after that, I'm going straight to the gym. Otherwise, I'm not going. So let me just put this down here, that I'm going to go to the gym right after I'm done with the work. Perfect. Gym. And that's it for my work days in terms of meetings and also after work things that I need to do. So let me just put here that on Monday I'm going to start work at 8. I'm going to have my lunch break and shower after the gym, so it's going to be, I'm going to be back at 1:30, and then after that I'll need to do a couple of hours of work. Let me just mark down here that I'll be out of the work hours here. So I did 1, 2, 3 hours here. I have to do 5, so 5.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. So at 7, I'm going to be done with work. There you go. Perfect. Now, on Monday, let me check one thing. Okay. On Monday, we have that. Now let's go back. Let me check my weekly planning here. It's a little bit dark now. There you go. My weekly planning. The first thing is to write down the meetings on the weekly section. Everything that is on the weekly, I'm not going to do right now. The second thing is to check additional events on the monthly section. So let's go back into the monthly. I already did the plan with me for the month. There it is. So I don't have anything else planned yet for the week, for this first week here, from the 3rd until the 9th. So that's okay. Then I need to decide when each task for work is going to be done. So if I go back into the May planning, I have here a list of things that I should have done and completed, and I did not. So I actually need to have a look at the last week of May here on this planner, because I do take out the weeklies and the dailies from the previous month. So let's go ahead and have a look at these tasks that were from last week. I'm just going to grab my mild liner, this one, and this little pen here. So I did not start the procedure. I'm going to do that next week. I did film the plan with me, which is great. I did not check the rainbow documents. I did not finish this. I did not save the data. I wasn't able to do the rigging proof because the lab didn't put the pictures in the folder. I did not update the folder for this one, and I kind of did the partial report, but I didn't finish. So yeah, it was not a great week, but that's because it was a very, very short week. It was a 3 days week, and I had quite a lot of work to do, so I wasn't able to get all of that done. And everything that I am highlighting is going to go into this week. So let me grab a new sheet. There it is. So this is going to be for June, and this is going to be the first week. So week 1 of June. The first thing I'm going to put here is to update the partial report for T368. Then I'm going to do the rigging proof for T3. I'm going to save T1 data 53068. Let me see if there's anything else for this project here that needs to get done. So this is the rigging proof, the partial report, and okay, I think that's it. I already wrote down here for the month my tasks, so let's go over this. I need to sign the calculation memo, not sign, but yeah, I'm just going to write here, sign calculation memo for T3, then sign the partial report for T1. What else do I need to do this week? I can put here sign the 75025 Excel file for the stress, and I think that's it for that part. Let me see what else do I have here. So I have the 75, let me finish the 75025 RLI stress doc. Then I also need to start the procedure for 75049. And I think that's all that we're going to have for this week. That's quite a lot of things already. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it for this week. So let's go to the weekly, and I'm going to leave this here. No, actually, let's go to the dailies, and I'm going to write down what needs to be done on each day. So on Monday, I'm going to start with reading my emails, and then I'm also going to do the rigging proof if possible, because it depends if the lab has already put the pictures on the folder. So rigging proof. I'm also going to save the T1 data. This is going to be quite important, so I might start with reading emails and then this. Let me see what else I can do. I need to save T1 data, that's fine, rigging proof. Then I'm going to update the partial report for T368, and I'm going to also update the commissioning Excel file. That's probably going to need to be updated. And then I think that's all that I'm going to do for that day. If I am able, I'm going to start the 75049 procedure. So if that's possible, I'm going to do that. I was also going to the gym here. And let me just write down the videos that I have to film as well, because I do have them here. So for this week, I'm going to need to film the weekly review for the first week of June. Then I'm going to film the plan with me for week 2 of June. And I'm also going to film how to actually plan. I think these are all of the videos that I need for this week. Okay. So these are going to be the tasks for Monday. Now on to Tuesday. Tuesday I already put here check commissioning with Ju, who is going to help me check if everything is in order and makes sense. Then after that, I'm also going to go ahead and I'm going to finish the 75025 stress document. And then I'm also going to do the procedure for 75049, and I'm going to update the folder for this project as well. And what I need to do as well is speak with Rick about MDR and TDRF. So I'm going to talk to him about that. And I think that's all for Tuesday. I'm just going to write here gym as well. For Wednesday, I'm going to post the first quarter review. And then in terms of tasks, let's see what else do I need to do here. On the 4th, I'm going to do something else as well. Align with EAB, T3 calculation memo verification. Okay, then on Wednesday I'm going to do the 75049 procedure, because that's going to take a while probably. If I am able and I have time, I'm also going to do at the end of the week the RLI template. It all depends if I do have time. If not, that's fine as well. And then I also need here to sign partial report for T1. So that's going to be done as well. On Wednesday, I only have this procedure here that I think I'm going to focus on. If not, if I do have time, I'm going to do the RLI template. And I'm also going to ask for safe choice training. There you go. On Thursday, not sure what I'm going to have to do in terms of work tasks, so I'm not going to write anything. I'm going just to write the gym here, and on Friday as well. And then on Friday, I need to complete the ETS. So that's going to be important. I just remembered one thing that I'll need to do before my team workload revision here on Monday is to revise workload. So I'm just going to write here workload revision and complete tasks that I need to do every single week. Okay, that's good. I think we're done with all the most important tasks here. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I don't have anything specific planned, but I'm going to film on Saturday, film the weekly review, and then I'm going to have to edit and post, and then post the weekly review. And also on Saturday, I want to film the plan with me for week 2 of June. And I also want to film the how to actually plan. And then let me go back. I think that's all that I have for the week. Now on Sunday, I need to post the plan with me for week 2 of June. And then I'm just going to write here when I have home office days, so on Monday and on Friday. The other days are office days, which I'm also going to write on top here. So here's going to be an office day, and here's also going to be an office day. Office and office. One thing that I just remembered that I should do as well is align travel dates for my project here, just so I know if I'm going to have to travel or not this month, because it is possible. Okay, I think this is the most complete plan with me I have ever done in terms of tasks and such. I'm not going to do the weekly planning just because I don't think it's going to be necessary. I just did the part here that is the most important, which are the tasks. I could do the weekly planning, not sure. Well, let's go ahead and do it. So I'm just going to take this out so it's easier. Let's go back to the dailies and let me write all of my meetings. So I have one at 10 o'clock here on Monday. On Tuesday, I have one at 9:30, one at 10 o'clock, and one at 11 o'clock. On Wednesday, I have one at 11 o'clock. Then Thursday, I have one at 11 o'clock as well. And Friday, I don't think I have any. Oh, I do. At 10:30, I have the talk with HR. Okay, so these are all the meetings. Now I'm just going to mark my gym hours as well. So on Monday, it's going to be right after my meeting here. On Tuesday, it's going to be at the end of the day, as well as for the other 2 days here on Thursday and Friday. So I'm just going to write that right here. Perfect. Now I'm just going to complete with what is written. So gym here and here as well. And on Tuesday and Monday as well. Then I'm just going to complete all of the meetings. Here we have the team update. Here we have T1 update at 9:30. I forgot to put the time. 9:30. At 10, I have the sprint planning. At 11, I have the, what is it? Validation? No, workload revision. Workload. And then on Wednesday, I have the T1 validation at 11. On Thursday, I have the test guideline at 11. And then on Friday at 10:30, I have the talk with HR. There you go. Perfect. So this is the planning for the week. It was quite quick because we did the actual planning on the daily sheets. Okay, just put this back and we are going to be done with the planning for this week. And for me, I feel very good when I'm able to plan beforehand. This way I'm less anxious and I know exactly what I have to do every single day. I don't have to go back and think about it. And that's what makes planning for me great. Okay, that was it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave here a like and also subscribe here to my channel. I do videos every single week of planning and so on. So I hope you'll stick around and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye, have a wonderful week.